Hello, my name is Leila and I'm a degree qualified naturopath. The two main principles of naturopathy, there are actually several, are actually to find and treat the root causes of disease, and we recognise the healing power of nature to do that. So for me, I find it very helpful to view what is going on in terms of our health and why lack of it from an ancestral point of view. So what I mean is there is a mismatch between our biology, our physiology, which has not changed much, compared to our distant ancestors, and the modern environment, which has changed dramatically. So how we are living is massively obviously influencing our health. And when we start to think, how do I live more a balanced, a healthy life, it's really helpful to be guided by those principles. What would my ancestors do? So it could be going back to real foods, having your environment more, thinking about your toxins and chemicals and things like that, and meaningful activities and social connection. But actually there's a major point that I'm going to focus on, and that is being outside. Because more and more we are living in quite insulated lives. We're inside for our work, we're inside for our recreation, we're inside a lot. And unless we actually take the time to go out and connect with the natural world, and we are part of nature, it's easy to forget that, actually we are going to suffer for it, because our biology needs those influences. And I'll be talking about the four major influences that actually do have more and more evidence base and research to show us how they affect us, why we need these factors. Just being outside, we've got sunlight, and it's not just about vitamin D. I'm going to talk about that. Earthing, to take our shoes off. There's actually evidence base to suggest how the electromagnetic fields of the earth, they influence our biology. It's really interesting to have it backed up. Like it makes us feel good, but it's actually research based as well. The microbial connection between our gut and the soil. We don't have that in our daily life as much, as everything is totally sanitized and washed and bleached and processed, and we're not eating from the earth. And the last one is forest bathing, which is an English translation of a Japanese term, but I would just say immersion in a natural green space, the bush, it just being amongst trees. And there is again interesting research to show how this is affecting our health and physiology. So I'm going to keep it really simple, and it's really my aim just to suggest really simple ways we can bring these influences into our everyday lives and hopefully have a really powerful effect on our health.